charge. I mean, I do buy comics occasionally from Silver Acre because they've got the biggest stock.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for a particular comic, quite often when you search for it on eBay, it's Silver Acre that have got it.
Yeah.
So
you got to pay the price sometimes.
I mean, I wasn't looking for slabs. I mean, you can get most of the ones I was looking for. You can buy in a slab easy from America, and then you pay your 30 or 40 or 50 pound carriage, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But it was nice that they actually had some that were, they were reasonable price. And of course, what I found was so funny. I sent him a few emails because he said they don't charge postage over £50. The comics over £50, they don't charge postage. And there was a book, it was a Superman one. I got one of the last ones I needed, and it was about 90 quid, but it was like £5.99 postage as well. So So I just sent them a note and saying, you say you don't charge postage. Oh, we are now. And yet a few weeks later, I bought a comic from them. It was about £6, and it wasn't postage. I think it was £5.99 postage free. So they work that one out.
How does that work?
Yeah, to say.
Anyway, if you, I think you guys all watched my video about my CGC grading. I sold the Astro Boy. Somebody watched my video and came and offered me money for the Astro Boy, which I took.
Right.
Yeah. Is it best to ask how much you got it for it?
That helped pay Darren.
450 quid.
So they helped pay Darren then.
Pardon? 450 quid I got for that.
450?
Yeah.
450? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That'll fund a nice little shopping spree.
I've already spent it with Darren.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They helped pay Darren.
But yeah, that March of Comics series is great because they kept up the whole giveaway thing that took off in the 20s and 30s, and then they kept it up from 40s to the 80s. And if you get one unstamped or unmarked by a store, you're lucky. So you got one overseas wasn't stamped. I was surprised to see that. So,
yeah, I've got a whole load of them. That's the only one that was worth very much. That Astro Boy one is the most valuable March of Comics there is.
Well, there's a couple of one-off Carl Barks, Donald Duck's books from the 40s that are worth a man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, some really early ones, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to work today, Bill.
What?
He doesn't work on a Wednesday.
I don't work on Wednesdays anymore.
Oh, since when?
This whole month.
Oh, okay.
So
no, I mean from this month on. So Alex
every other time we've done it on a Wednesday, you've always been at work. That's why I'm asking. I know a couple of times we've done it on a Thursday and you've been at home, but I didn't realize you stopped working on Wednesdays now.
Right now, if we do it on Thursday, I'll be at the store. But yeah. So once Alex came over, we switched days that worked for both of us, and so now I'm Thursday, Friday, Saturdays at the store.
Well, now you can show books from your own library there. So.
Yeah, which is actually kind of cooler because you've all seen the stuff we have as a store. Hi, Mark. Are you sleepy already?
I got a nice massive wedge of comics this week, but they're all at least.
Why are you wearing scrubs? Are you gonna kill one of us?
No. It's just that all the money has drained out of my comics account and gone through to Splat Comics.
Oh my God! That makes Hey, join the fucking club.
I bet he's dining well on that money in your
pint of champagne tonight.
Yeah, champagne in his coffee.
Not Purple Haze, but it will be soon. It's some weird spacey camouflage.
Is that not purple rain or whatever it's called? Purple haze.
It's not purple haze. Purple rain. Purple rain. Okay. No, this is this. Someone gave me this, and I'm trying to drink this because I only have a few left of purple haze. So I'm trying to, like in the Bible, you drink the cheap stuff after you drink the good stuff. I did the opposite.
Hey, Bill, I got a question for you. You're an IPA drinker, right?
I'm not a lover, but I am a drinker.
Yeah.
I mean,
why has no one ever named one of their brews Nema?
Nima IPA.
Switch it.
Ipanema.
Oh, because nobody's as smart as you are. Girl from.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to give it away too much.
No one puts the type of thing before they
would have given it away right
the brand,
before they put the name of it. It'll always be
Nima
IPA. It would never be called IPA Nima. But anyway, so that's the naming. What do you call it? It's always the name goes afterwards or before the type of beer. Who did we lose? Oh,
welcome to the Geeky Week.
Terry, he might have gone to help his missus or something. Oh, here he comes. He's back again. All right, mate.
He's back. Oh my God, he's back.
I'm trying to get into the chat and it just won't let me do it. I'm trying to email it and everything else, and I click the wrong bloody thing and cut myself off.
Oh.
Is your missus better, Terry?
No, not really. No, she's.
Sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear that.
Well, I've had a stinking cold and feel like shit for the last 2 or 3 days. I think, but it's got a little bit better. Well, it's got a lot better today, but she sort of gets up about 7:30, then goes back to bed about 1:30.
Okay.
Poor thing.
Yeah,
that's not good. Is it the flu or what?
I don't know what it is, to be honest. I mean, we last 2 days we were coughing like goodness. I think both of us coughing and choking. The trouble is, she's on so many drugs or tablets for all the different things, ailments she's got, that try to give her something else and it mixes with them and it doesn't do her any good. Yeah. She ends up
washes out.
So all we do is live on paracetamol kind of thing, which does you a little bit of good, but not great. But I'm saying really, I'm on blood pressure tablets and statins and all sorts of different bits and pieces. If I start taking anything else, it does worse. It does worse than good each time. I mean, thankfully, I haven't really been ill, many times over the last 5 years. But this last few months, I've been permanently ill. I think, just in the background all the time. But,
how's your ribs now? Because you pulled your ribs, didn't you? When you were coughing a while back.
That's okay, but I still can't lay on that side at night properly. It's still uncomfortable. It's still bruised, but they do say it takes a long time for them to mend. And obviously, the older you get, the longer it takes. But,
love it, around Dad.
It's falling to pieces.
Let's say hello to my dad. Yes.
Hi.
Well, hey, Pop.
Hey, Dad. What's going on?
Americans. There's a couple of Americans, a couple of Brits there.
Dad, I expected you to have a beard. I'm a little disappointed. You look more like Andy Warhol, which is really cool.
He just won't do it. He always shaves. He'll have a magnificent beard if he only bothered, but he can't be bothered.
That's the guy who's responsible for lumbering us with you, is it?
Exactly. That's the chap whose old chap I fired out of. That's correct.
Yeah, that's funny. Fenarchy's and Titty is with us today.
I don't know. They've listened to your show before. I sent him a link once.
Is that the only time you brought him any joy, Gray?
Well, when that moment, that initial moment. No, of course not.
As we say in the States, burn.
I helped him out online playing his car tax today.
Your conception was his
light in his life.
I doubt it. It was probably on the top 10, but I'm just saying, he's probably had a life, besides just you.
Catch up for that.
I don't mean that mean.
I didn't actually get inside.
He's probably made a few inroads and
careful, Bill.
Sorry, I'll shut up now.
Hey, dare we ask if you were conceived by Buddy Holly or anything, or the Buddy Holly songs, or?
No, I don't think there's for that.
So, Darren, you reckon that just needs a clean, do you?
Yeah.
Right. So I've just because I knew it was good, but I couldn't remember.
Gray was conceived in Inagata-Davida. Can't you tell?
Oh yeah.
No, my dad didn't listen to that. My dad didn't listen to Iron Butterfly. He's rocking 50s rock and roll man.
And I got a Gravita, baby. See,
I'd say Jerry Lee Lewis over Elvis.
Quite nice.
Inagata Gravita.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
In a Gray Man DeVita.
That's
Kyle
beautiful.
just mentioned They wanted to know what song I was blinking conceived to. Dirty perverts.
If it's a high enough,
you can remember that. Like 55 years later.
It looks too good. It's a facsimile.
Would you mind popping me on the big one, Greg?
Great. Then your dad goes, it's Fire by The Crazy World of Arthur Brown. I'm joking.
There.
Again.
Yeah.
See a little smudge, a little brown smudge?
Yeah.
And just there.
Yeah, that's normal. That gray and red, that's on all of them.
No, it really isn't. That is a residue from possibly a price sticker, but or just from shit that's been in the box with it.
Darren,
I'll give it a clean down with the Mackie Clean. I'll give it a clean down with the Mackie Clean. It will get rid of it.
Occasionally, I do this, and I have done that on this, and it did remove a considerable amount, but I didn't want to
seem really sanitary then.
Because if you do a bit too much of that, you can start rubbing cover off.
Well, I'll do an immaculate clean on it when it gets to me.
But
where's the comic?
But this is very important, Mark. And I'd forgotten about Gray. Do you mind just big me again? Sorry, I'd forgotten this, and I've just read the note I made, and so right, I need to show you the staples. I'm trying to get the staples to focus.
It's a little gnarled.
No, they're not gnarled.
Oh, the rubbish, mate. I'll give you a fiver for it.
Can you see at the top end and the bottom end, it's slightly darker?
Yeah.
Right. The problem is that's rust.
Is that?
Now, here's the center look. You can see it's beginning to stain or go brown there.
Yeah.
Now, you need to tell me, because I don't know, how bad that affects it.
It's not good.
I know it's not good, but how bad is bad?
So what is that meant?
If you get that graded and it's a 9/8, it's about £600 comic. But if it comes down to a 9, then you're talking about £100 comic. So
now I've got it out of the bag and I'm looking at it. I'll tell you. And if we need to adjust the price, Mark, for this, then we do. It's no problem at all. Basically, it's a very fine. It's definitely a very fine comic. It has light stacking dirt on the back near the spine. Can you see a patch just there?
Yeah.
There are 1, 2, 3 on the back cover. There are 4 spine stress marks, which don't appear on the front cover at all. So it's been bent one way, but the cover's safe. And there is a slight blunting here, as if it's been not impacted, because it's not a ding, but it's definitely been. This has never been bagged and boarded.
It's going to be an 8.5 or a 9, isn't it?
Right. So
I would have thought rusty staples would have affected it worse than that.
Now tell me about the staples, because I think they would drop it down to a fine.
They might do.
Now, I'm more than happy if you want to take it.
Yeah.
Get it in your hands. Have a look. If you want to clean it, press it, grade it, fine. If in any way you are not happy with whatever the results are, you just tell me how much money off you want, and I shall send it back to you.
Okay. All right.
That way we're all.
I'll let you know when I get it. I'll let you know when I get it.
Is there any kind of oil you can put on those staples to stop the oxidation?
The best way to treat them is to rub them very gently with an emery board to take the surface rust off.
You got to take them out, take them out. Although you could drop them in vinegar. Leave them in vinegar for a few hours.
I'd be taking the staples out, not damaging the comic. You do more damage taking the staples out, trying to put them back again than you would.
Yeah.
Well, it's only a 40-year-old comic. I mean, you might be able to find a crappy version of it, crappy copy of it, and just use those staples and replace them.
But that doesn't necessarily mean the staples are in the same place if it didn't come from the same run.
No, it doesn't matter. You're just replacing the staples.
But that is the Dave Stevens cover to have.
Right.
That is #1 on the list.
So do I need to go look for the signed print I have of what that came from?
Yes.
I will. Okay. I will. I'll be right back.
I wish I could get my friend Harry on the show. He's got like 70 comics signed by Dave Stevens. He got to be a chaperone like at Emerald City Con a couple times.
Nice.
I want to see a batch of DC 70s comics
Oh, do you now?
I do, yeah.
I might be
That'll
able
be
to
for the
accommodate
best, I
you.
think.
I've actually got a bit something for everyone tonight. I think I've got about 4 boxes I brought up. Can I get Kyle to wet his pants first?
He already has. Too late.
That isn't difficult to do, is it?
This is because what I've been doing, as you know, I'm processing stuff. Well,
Your wish is my come hand.
One night around about midnight, I thought I want to have a look through the. Let's go back a stage, guys. 6 months ago, a year ago, I bought the Dobson collection, and I said to Mark, "I need your help. I am clueless about everything in this collection. I'm out of my depth." 1 year later, after showing much of it on the show, investigating it, researching it, and so on, and getting to know what turns all you guys on, I'm not clueless anymore. Actually, I've learned a lot. Thank you very much for being my teachers. Thank you. So I thought, right, I'm just going to go back into the Dobson stuff, the stuff I haven't touched since I got it, like 30 long boxes full of stuff, which was the books. And I thought, I'm going to have a hunt to see if I can find anything in those boxes that might interest the boys. And I found a long box full, but I also found like stuff that I hadn't shown before. And I know that some of this really Kyle likes a lot. So I thought I'll show Kyle a box of this. Then I've got some DC collection I bought this week. Then I've got bits and bobs of all sorts. So hopefully I can entertain you all tonight. So here we go. Let's see if we can get Kyle to wet his pants.
That is gorgeous. 1927? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a big fat one.
Wow, that is fat.
That's can I just state that? That's before the Fosbury flop came into.
I was gonna have that as a trivia question. And he beat me to it. He knew what the Fosbury flop was.
Yeah, it's pre Fosbury flop. Maybe we'll say it.
Darren, is that Billy Bunter?
Yes.
I think it is. Yeah.
It's a school he went to, isn't it? Friars.
Avenue Pop Hit, folks.
Sometimes they put content. No, great Friars.
I live for seeing Mark laugh.
If I could, I'd have multiple bookshelves full of those. Those are just so awesome.
Because you're just a fucking weirdo.
Well, yeah.
School friend Daniel.
School friend Daniel. Wow.
You reckon Alan call that good girl?
Rapids in Britain?
Uh-oh. How come nobody beat me to this joke? Go back to the
good girl art. Yeah, look.
Say again, Terry.
I said to Mark, would Alan call that good girl art?
Go back to the cover. Go back to the cover. Why nobody beat me to it? Look at how that woman's handling that shuttlecock.
Shuttlecock? She's not playing badminton. What are you talking about? You've lost me.
Yeah.
All right, I've screwed it up. Shuttlecock is badminton.
It's Rolex.
It has
Rolex.
I mean, it's not
Rolex.
Those things are has cock in it.
They're called Rolex.
Lighten.
This is good because it has a dust jacket.
Can you guys hear me or what?
Yeah. From what year?
This is probably about 1950.
Wow, that's newer.
Ha! Look at that.
Okay.
Is that bloody?
That's George.
That's King Charles.
Charles.
King Charles.
Baby Charles.
King Charles is a baby.
Yeah.
1951. Seriously, what I do with that?
49.
It is King Charles.
Yeah, it was 1949. He was born on 51.
Yeah, he wasn't ugly yet.
There's an inscription inside it which says 1950.
He didn't look like Alfred E. Newman yet.
So this is a mixture of text stories.
Oh, that's nice.
His ears look normal size in that picture.
Pictures.
Goes to show you they could draw in them days, though, wouldn't it? A lion actually looks
Who's
like
a footballer?
Where's the comics part? Evil snowman. Oh, look at this. Magpie's lesson.
Since you have the dust jacket to that, I would put that in like a magazine sleeve or anything that you could fit in. I'd put the dust jacket on it because the dust jacket doubles the value.
Well,
even though that's not extraordinarily valuable, but I'd
even
still
got
put that in the jacket.
a hymn in the beginning. You can play on the piano.
Away in a manger.
No crib for his
Yes,
bed.
Bill,
Bill,
no
the
words.
Yeah. The faithful Catholic can't remember the freaking lyrics. Maybe I'm not so faithful. Sorry, guys.
Oh, little town of Alamo.
There's the price, not clipped.
7 and 6.
Oh,
37.5 pence.
Another one.
Annual for girls. Daily Mail.
Also dust jacketed.
I'd have given her Daily Mail.
Even me.
Oh, that's a mega clip.
She's a girl.
They cut the price
She's a
out
girl.
Kyle,
She's a girl, Kyle. 16 is the age of consent in this country.
I'm talking about when I was a young'un. Didn't you hear me say?
Yeah,
when
so
I
don't
was
make a
young'un?
difference. Still got to wait till
Sounds
they're
me.
16 before you can do anything.
Oh, great. Norman Wisdom.
This is the kind of thing Tempest might like.
Who is that?
Maybe.
That's
Norman Wisdom. Great comedian.
Comedian from the UK.
Yeah, one of the best comedians. When comedy was funny.
Comic strips.
Arthur Askey. I was just going back even further.
Another radio font. 47, this one.
Oh.
Obviously predating TV fun.
Carnival.
ITV didn't come around to 1955, so it would be. Wouldn't it? They're celebrating 60 years now, no, 70 years.
It's a jolly book. I do like a jolly book. Jolly is a word that's not used often enough nowadays, I find.
Golly and jolly.
There's a lot of these. This is actually these carry a little bit of value, not a huge amount, but a little bit.
Why are the monkeys in the studio? What are the monkeys in the studio? I'll ask you. Oh, sorry.
Was that a Mexican accent, Bill?
No, that was kind of my British accent of the day.
Okay,
what
very
is
good.
this?
You know, my Mexican accent. Never mind.
Can't make it out. Something secret album.
I know, Bill. You don't do your Mexican accent because you might get deported accidentally.
I know.
Or even on purpose.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
Golden of the screen.
1930.
My mom was
This
named
looks like,
after one of the actresses you just passed, Norma Shearer. That's interesting.
Yeah, Bill looks like a different kind of alien to me.
But I don't know when.
Thank you.
I think 1930.
As
this
a
seems to be
supreme
like
compliment.
4 pictures that people would go nuts for this in the film world. This is like, that's nice. Oddham's Press, we've heard of them before.
Have we?
Oddham's
Can't
Press,
see
I've heard
here.
that name.
I can't see a year.
Wasn't
Is
Ogham
there
a
any
type of
Charlie
writing back
Chaplin
in the
in
day?
there?
I don't know. I think Oddham's are responsible for maybe a couple of annuals.
They
So-
are. Didn't
so
they
there
give
was
each-
no-
I think
you
an
know what?
early Pictish script was called Ogham. It was like lines made up of lines.
Do you
Have
know
you
what
read
current
the Slain comic?
current
2000
British
AD, they wrote
actor?
an Ogham in that story.
What current British actor looks just like Charlie Chaplin?
Well, his grandson
Charlie
does.
Chaplin.
No, Eddie Redmayne. You put a picture of them side by side when he's out of his makeup with a little tramp look, dude. I swear to God, you will
That's still got
all.
the price to it. How much was that, Darren?
How much? What? 7?
How much was that one? The price is
That's
there.
7 and 6.
That was 7 and 6 as well.
Oh,
Okay.
Is there a Doctor Who story in there?
No, it's pre-Doctor Who.
I know. I knew. I was waiting for you to try.
What, like 1955?
No, it's before 1963, dumbass.
But who knows, Bill? Any second now, we could go woo woo woo, and we'll get the TARDIS will appear on the cover.
That's right.
Mother Valentine, 1955.
I'm so tired of people criticizing the last season. I actually enjoyed it. I know there were a few weird moments. There's
so many killjoys around.
What's that?
There's too many killjoys around. Do you enjoy it?
I know. I really liked the music episode. I thought that was great, where everybody started singing in the end. But I'm a weird bird. I just like that kind of stuff. But I did think their choice of actors to play the Beatles were totally wrong.
That's 1920s.
They used to make jellies as well, didn't they? Greens.
And books. Was them that used to come out in them squares? Were they dreams? You used to mix them with boiling water. 1929 inscribed.
29. So
that was the year my dad was born.
I figured 27. But
another 4 years, and that'll be an antique.
It already is, but I know.
Oh, we've seen this box before, and this is how I know. Do you remember we saw a book and it had 3 things inside of it?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, is that the one that had the first? Is that the one that had the first inflatable girl?
Inflatable girl.
You open it. There's this girl's face.
No, Bill, I think you were on a different channel at that time.
Yeah.
So we have seen this box before.
BBC X.
Well, the cat's out of the bag, Bill. That's how I met Bill, was on the Inflate-A-Mate channel.
Yeah. Sorry, we have to break that to you guys. Every boy's hobby channel, annual channel. Now I'm thinking channel. Modern boy.
Not so modern anymore.
It cost tuppence.
That was a magazine for boys, Modern Boy.
If you're into buggy whips, you're not for us. We're modern.
Look at the uniforms. Look at the uniforms they're wearing.
That one.
They're fucking weird looking. They look like they should be in Holland. They do. They look more
well, the ones in orange probably should go to Holland, but
yeah, not the blue girls.
No,
the Dutch girl.
They look like Centurions. Remember the old Centurions movies?
Sexton Blake.
Sexton Blake.
What? When was that big? In the 60s or 50s?
50s, 260s.
Sexton Blake was around. I
think that was the very first type of program on ITV.
Yeah, I mean, Sexton Blake appeared in sort of penny crime novels from about 19.
That's amazing. So he's kind of like the
mind you, I think it was the radio.
Kyle, help me out.
He was around. He was big for about 40 years, from about 1920 through to about 1960.
Valiant was a UK paper comic, so they produced this as a sort of offshoot.
Yeah.
Kyle,
there's no Dick Barton.
What character did? What character did Timothy Hutton's dad play?
The Thin Man.
Elliot Queen.
Elric Queen.
Ellery
Queen. Okay.
Similar sort of character.
So, yeah, that's what I was trying to say. And Nero Wolf. Yeah.
I've seen that before somewhere.
Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, buddy.
I think my mum used to have that. I'm bloody sure I've seen that before. How old is that one?
The year you were born. I'm kidding.
Oh, there's an inscription. To Mum, love Terry. Happy Christmas.
1951.
What is it?
Is that Bob Monkhouse on the front?
That's Frankie Lane, isn't it? Is that Frankie Lane?
It does look like him.
It's Frankie Lane.
Yeah, that's Frankie Lane, yeah.
It's a bit like Bob Monkhouse, isn't it?
I'm sure I've seen that before.
A little bit, yeah.
My mum's favourite was Frankie Lane.
Looks like Red Skeleton to us Americans, but
taking opportunities when they get on the pitch. Your
Hey,
looks a lot like
put that back up, Darren. Put that back up. Kyle, doesn't Frankie Lane look like Red Skelton?
Oh yeah, that's who I thought that was on the left
Me
side.
too. Me too. That's an American
How much
performer.
would you want for that? It just brings back memories. I'm bloody sure I had that.
Hey, where's Red Skelton from?
Jerry, I'm going to stick it in with your next shipment, okay, for free.
Oh, that's super nice.
Hey, Bill, where's Red Skelton
great.
from?
Sure.
Red Skelton from movies.
Where's he from?
Oh, I don't know. Is he from Indiana?
He is from Indiana. God damn. Oh. Okay, I'm on that a little bit. Oh, yeah.
Show the
You
cover
want this
again?
one a little bit?
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Falling to pieces.
Yeah, that's probably got an enormous Chaplin section in it.
Yeah.
You
You're
like
96
that,
old,
yeah?
96 years old, you're pretty falling to pieces as well, I suppose, really, wouldn't you?
If that's 1920, that's got to be predominantly Chaplin.
1929.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the 29?
Yeah, 96 years
Oh,
old.
I thought it was 20.
Not just mostly just be
Still gorgeous.
Yeah, horrible. Yeah.
It's not the
This is a whopper.
Boyzone Hill.
Very Western looking.
Well,
Yeah.
what's that? Oh, Bill's not even there. I can't ask
Here I
him.
am.
Do one of you guys recognize what that cover is based on?
I can't think. I know, but I can't think.
A Remington sculpture.
Oh yeah, Remington sculpture and painting.
Yeah.
Painting first.
Is it a Remington sculpture and painting?
No. Yes. Remington only painted sculptures.
Errol Flynn.
Errol Flynn, is it?
He was a real sword master,
That's
wasn't
so
he?
weird.
Well, he's
CinemaScope.
old back then.
Bum, bum, bum.
In CinemaScope.
Yeah, tell it's a British book, though. They spell colour
20th
correctly.
century.
Yes.
20th century.
Were those
20th century
stamps
Fox
or
is
stickers
now
stuck in the
20th
front?
Studios. They
I
took
think
the
I remember
century
reading
out.
as a fact that Christopher Lee starred in more on-screen sword fights than any other actor.
You know, there you've got your
I remember reading
antique
that
there,
one.
102 years old.
Oh, it's got to be over 100 years to be antique, has it?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's what I reckon.
Yeah.
Used to
100
be.
years,
Once upon a
100
time.
years is antique.
Yeah. That's 102.
Nearly at the end of this box. They are. That one's exactly 100. Well, and a 1.
It's
Wow.
100, but it's 101.
58 minutes without doing so.
Why is he 55?
Is that 33 or 55?
53.
53.
53.
Who's that on the
53.
cover then?
Is it the Lone Ranger or someone? It doesn't know. It's too colourful for the Lone Ranger.
No, he's not the Lone Ranger.
Hey,
He doesn't wear
Do you
red.
I'm
know
just
the
saying
horse
about-
on that cover is still around today?
Johnny Mac Brown.
Probably
Can you
advertising
believe that?
cigarettes.
That horse on that cover is still around today.
I think
Was
not
it
Kyle.
stuffed?
He's in a stick of glue up in my library right now.
Oh, God.
Brutal.
It's
I
Tarzan.
would say that
That's Johnny Weissmuller. Gotta be.
Wait, look
No, it's
at
No,
it.
it's
Go
Lex
up.
Barker.
It's
Oh,
Lex
it's Barker.
Go
Barker.
up.
It even says it's Lex Barker. That's the second.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Flex
how I knew it.
Barker.
What was it?
Lex
He-
Barker.
and then Johnny Weissmuller came afterwards. Then.
No.
What had Weissmuller won right prior to becoming Tarzan?
Olympic
Mr.
gold medal.
Universe.
Yes.
Yeah, Johnny Weissmuller was, wasn't
Yeah, he's a swimmer.
he? Yeah.
He was the Mark Spitz of 1928.
He was the Arnie Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
No.
And
What did
who
you
was-
say? No,
Okay, I've already told you guys this a while back, but I'll throw another layup here. They debuted on
Wolf's
radio.
bodyguard for Shemp
There you
Howard.
go.
I'm kidding.
There you
Sorry, go
Now,
ahead.
They debuted on radio. Who was the first Tarzan and Jane on radio?
Red Skelton, and Red Skelton played both parts.
Yes, that's the end.
I'm sorry. He was both Tarzan and Jane. Why, hello, Tarzan.
It was ERB's daughter and son-in-law, whose house is like 4 doors down from my mom's.
Wow. More trivia from Kyle. That's amazing. That's actually super amazing, though.
We're picking up interference somewhere. I can hear somebody talking in the background.
Somebody's playing a British novella.
Dad's watching the football. If they can hear the football, maybe.
Go! Now we know it's your dad. Okay, sorry. I'm stupid. But okay, so while he's doing that, I want to show a couple old Plastic Mans.
We were going to.
You had your chance, Bill. You wasted it, mate. You fluffed it, mate. You fluffed it. He's probably dropped it into his can of beer or something. He dropped his phone into his beer can. Honestly. Shouldn't drink and show comics. That's what I say.
I'll take them anywhere.
I've got a tiny little pile of comics here that I just brought down to read. I was actually reading the comic before it started. You've interrupted my reading, guys. I was reading this Unexpected.
Ooh, I haven't got that one.
Oh, I remember that one.
And I've got Black Hawk on my. I'm gonna read Black Hawk next. This is part of the Kevin Badger collection. Kevin Badger pedigree. They've all been signed with KB or Kevin Badger or both.
Okay,
I'm a proud
valuable Kevin Badger collection.
Yeah,
I've got quite a significant collection of Kevin Badgers now.
Right.
So here's a Jimmy Olsen. That's the best way of the light. Go this way so you can see the light better. This is a double actually, because the one I had was really low grade. And I picked this one up much nicer looking grade for £2. So it was like, yeah, I have that, no worries.
So why is Jimmy living in a slum? Why is he living in a slum?
It's the only one I've got down here.
He's not going to answer you, Mark.
No.
Why is he living in a slum, did you say?
Yeah.
He's been a bad boy. I can't remember. That's the thing with all Lois Lane comics and all Jimmy Olsen comics. You can never remember what the cover's about because they're always so bonkers that it doesn't stick in your brain for very long. You just enjoy the story when you read it, but then 10 minutes later you've forgotten it because it makes no bloody sense mostly.
I remember reading that probably like 50 odd years ago now, and I think it's something to do with he's living like he's doing an undercover job, trying to find out about the bad
undercover job, maybe.
I think something like that. Probably wrong.
More than likely.
So it was over 50 years ago since I read it. So I still keep thinking about getting those Lois Lanes and Jimmy Olsen's, but I still haven't got round to it.
I've got a batch of comics this week from John Lacey.
Oh, and, yeah.
I've managed to get Lois Lane 11, Lois Lane 12.
What?
So I'm happy with that. Lois Lane 15.
Why didn't he sell them to me first?
Because he likes me better.
Okay.
No, I don't know. But he knows. I mean, it was quite obviously lowest grade. He probably knows you want a higher grade. So I didn't realize until I got them the other day that there's one comic, Lois Lane is picking up Superman. I say she's got super strength, and Superman's got a beard to challenge mine, kind of thing on the cover. Someone's drawn it in with black biro.
Yeah. I've got a couple of Lois Lanes with Superman with beard drawn in. I wonder if it's the same guy, sort of maybe, like Kevin Badger.
Maybe.
He's the
Kevin Badger.
Beard
I wouldn't
guy.
put it past him. I wouldn't put it past him. Did you say
you got him from John Lacey?
Yeah.
You know he does like a cleaning and pressing.
Yeah,
I know he does. Yeah.
In fact, if I was going to use anyone, I'd use him.
That's who I use.
But the only thing
Is
is
it? Ah, brilliant. Okay.
lacy.
Yeah, it's an excellent rep.
I just buy stuff from him. I don't pay for things to be cleaned and pressed. He always gives me a stack of coverless ones as well. Give me about 25 coverless ones.
So hard.
And amongst them was Lois Lane number 20 that I needed as well.
That's magic.
Bill, you missed your opportunity. Gray gave you a slot and you disappeared.
Yeah,
you
no.
Did you drop your comic in your beer?
Alex is working the store today, so he called me in panic because we have a ghost in the machine in our cash register. It
Did
never
he just call to say he loved you?
Twice. He had a right to call me for once. But not for once, for always. He only calls me when he needs to. I shouldn't even give him shit about that. So, you guys want to see some funny animal comics?
Yeah.
No, we want to see Plastic Man.
I'll go back to Plastic Man.
Red Rabbit.
Yeah, I don't even know where he came from, but
I've never heard of Red Rabbit.
Basically a Texas jackrabbit.
Okay.
And he's red.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
They did one for girls, Bill, back then called Rampant Rabbit.
That's still going, I think.
You're going back to that whole channel thing, Darren?
Still going.
Egbert.
Egbert.
I think that was a comic.
That's an Atlas, isn't it?
Which one is Egbert?
It is a quality.
Oh, that's quality. I thought that.
Which one is
Egbert?
Is Egbert the cockerel?
Egbert is the fox. Strangely, no.
Okay.
Egbert is the chicken. Frisky Fables.
Frisky Fables.
And it's not X-rated. Now it would be X-rated. Frisky Fables. Hey, everybody. Oh, polar bear made of ice. Okay, but this.
You sound like Mr. Hanky.
I did. I know. No, not Mr. Hanky.
Now that is Atlas. Do you know what that has in it?
Yeah. Guess who did the cover?
Is it a Kurtzman cover too?
No.
Frazetta. Frank Frazetta.
No.
That's pre Rosetta.
Now I'm going to give you a big clue. Now don't fold in on me, folks. Who did this art?
Alfago.
Oh my God, dude. Now don't fold in on me, folks.
Well, I know you're making a Mad Magazine reference, but I thought it did look like Alfago.
Al Jeffy?
Al Jaffe, thank you. Thank you, Gray.
Hey, but you know what's special about that book?
It does look like Alfago. In fact, do
you know what's inside that book?
This is Alfago.
Yeah. Do you know what's inside that book, that Atlas book there?
Comic book stories.
One of Kurtzman's first Hey Looks.
No, what? Okay, now I have to look for it. You son of a bitch.
Yeah, those later issues of that had Kurtzman's Hey Looks in them.
Well, this is volume 4, number 7. So this is later. Let's see.
Issue 22 or whatever.
I don't know what this is.
I'm getting
Take that tape off.
Sorry.
The way he took the sellotape off was bending the spine.
I fucking hate all of you.
I like your t-shirt, Bill.
I am not. Now, what story was supposed to be in here?
Kurtzman's Hey Look. You'll know it when you see it. Kurtzman Hey Look panel.
I know what Hey Look is.
I've never heard of a Kurtzman Hey Look panel.
You motherfucker, you made me open this for nothing. There is no. Oh my God, there's no Hey Look in here. It's probably too early.
He just wanted to do a Hey Look.
Yeah. Oh, and all the interiors. Okay. You said the funny.
You're in the wrong book, goofball.
I know. God damn.
Don't you dare put that book back in with that tape on there. Don't.
I won't. I won't.
Take tape off first. I try not to use tape anymore. I use painter's tape, which is really.
I use painter's tape as
hasn't
well.
got that much stickiness.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. Painter's tape is the best.
Well, I was going for a phase of not using anything, just tucking the flap in. To be honest, it's like So I'll tell you, there's nothing more
Okay,
soul
now I
destroying
have
than
the
doing a
right book.
freaking
Yeah, now
sellotape
you
rip
have the
on your
right
own
book.
comic.
I
There's
agree.
nothing
Greg.
more
And that book is
devastating.
quite valuable.
And every time you see that comic in the future, you get a flashback to when you did
I
it. And you're
know,
like,
I
why
know.
was I so stupid?
Well, it's
did he
also
do?
the first appearance of the Creeper.
Yeah.
Not the same one. I'm joking.
Yeah, that's got Stan Lee stuff written all over it. Stan Lee wrote pretty much all those.
Thank God for Stan.
What is that, issue 22?
This is yes.
Yeah.
I haven't found it yet, but I'm looking.
I've got issue 24. I know they have Hey Looks in them.
This
We
may
don't know
not be
what you're
old
talking
enough.
about. Us Brits do not know what on earth you're talking about.
Or
No.
you know who Harvey
Well,
Kurtzman is, right?
I'm hoping I find
It's
one in here.
extraordinarily early wartime Harvey Kurtzman. It's like where Harvey Kurtzman got his break.
No, it's just post Kurtzman, actually. Post war.
Bill,
That's post-war. Well, it's 46, but yeah.
Bill, when you're not
Yeah.
too busy, could you order me one of those wallets? Quite
Yes, I
nice.
sure could. Look, they look so good too,
Yeah.
don't they?
Only $3. Can't be bad.
I know, and they're made
Just
of
cut the
leather.
background.
They're made of saddle leather.
There's no point in you getting a wallet, Terry. All your money goes on comic books. You got nothing to put in
Okay.
it.
There
just nice to
are
look at.
no Hey Looks in
Not
here.
putting anything in it. Just nice to look at.
No Hey Looks.
Right.
No.
I reckon Kyle owes you about $50 now because you've knocked at least half a grade off both
I
those.
fucking hate you guys. You know what?
It weren't us.
Darren and I were talking earlier today, and he goes,
Trigger
"Do you
warning.
think? Oh, thank you, Darren.
Now that's
So
what's
Darren
going to
goes,
be held up every time Bill opens a bag.
I know. So Darren,
It should say tape warning.
So I'm bitching about my Amazing Fantasy not getting a 6.5, and Darren goes, "Do you think you might have knocked the 0.5 off by how you handled it?" No. I put it in a fucking bag, and
It
I
would have
left
been a
it alone.
9.8 before Bill held it.
It was a 9.8. Yeah.
with his
Maybe a 9.9.
Sweaty can fingers where he's holding it. Look at that, he's holding that cold can. All the moisture of that can's gone over his hands.
Yeah, shake it up like that.
No Coke
Spray,
can, dude.
clean the comic.
Have you put the comics away safely and carefully?
Yes, they're safely out of my purview.
They're sitting there healthily on the table with all the meat and the cutting knives.
They make a very nice beer coaster.
Terry, how did you know? I just had some cold cuts on them. Yeah.
Bill, before you put the comic back in the bag, just take the tape off the bag and throw it away.
I will.
Hi, Mrs. Kyle.
Right.
He wasn't going to appear on screen, so I flipped it
Here's
around.
what I wanted to show earlier. This actually has nothing to do with the cover, like I thought. But look at this.
Is that Brian Boland?
No, that's Dave
Stevens.
It's
Dave.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Put me full screen.
I can't find the screen. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I was a bit slow getting that. Oh, yeah. From here, you can see it's not Boland.
But look
when
at
it was
this.
a small screen, it looked like his style. Oh, that was you telling us about earlier. Nice.
I'll give you $10 for it.
Sure.
Signed by Dave Stevens, and it is Dave Stevens.
I'll give him $10 for it, but he's not taking it off any of us.
And they were obviously at the same show.
Nice.
What, the three girls? The three girls were.
Those ladies that catch their death dressed like that.
I know.
I volunteered to warm them up.
But they're so beautiful. And Dave spent a lot of time researching these ladies in, certain bars.
He did.
Yeah, he married Britt Stevens because I think he met her in the same kind of bar.
Yeah.
Now,
and she became a big horror star.
Yeah, she did. But she do Vampirella at one stage, didn't she?
Yeah. And that never panned out. I think they shot about half of it, and it never came out.
Never worked.
Yeah. but and we all love Vampirella. Okay, so I do want to show off the shirt I
I
got.
like your shirt.
Yeah, we admired that earlier. Very nice.
Thank you very much. Blanca gave me this for
it's
Christmas.
it's the entire cast of Geeky Weekly Show.
Yes, it's all of us. Yes. So okay. Here's Terry.
Oh, nice.
Mummy.
That one on the left is Mark, in it? Before he dyed his hair white.
Mark is right here.
Oh,
yeah. That's
Mark.
more like it.
That
one's got your chin.
That's probably
actually, they've all got your chin.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Gray. This is probably because it's an old witch, but she has a longer beard than any of the other characters. At the front so it's probably Gray.
Hey, just because I'm English, my teeth ain't that bad.
And then this, the hapless guy that's being attacked looks like, of course, Kyle. And then
he gets lucky. As he get off it lightly.
Leave me out. I got Mark earlier, right?
Yeah.
I'm leaving someone out.
That top left is young Mark, definitely.
Right here.
Yeah.
Me when I had black hair.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, you had black hair?
See, I stayed quiet, so I didn't get criticised with a photo.
It was Darren, you forgot.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Are you ready, Gray?
This is dyed grey.
This
is dyed grey. It's naturally
Kyle
black.
crossed the witch wrong, and now he's a chair.
And my hair's naturally skin colour.
Is it? That's scary.
Oh,
so
well.
wait. Let me see. Let me go back to the Plastic Man covers. So here's the second one. Oh no! I
haven't shown us.
That's okay.
Would you like to see some DC from the 70s?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
sure.
Daddy. Yes.
So a couple of days ago, some guy put an advert on Facebook. He was selling some Justice League comics, about 39 of them, and he wanted 85 quid, I think. And he was in Leeds, which is an hour's drive from me. So I got in touch with him and I said, 70 and I'll have them. And he said 75. I says, go on then. So I jumped in the car and went to Leeds. And in the time between me agreeing that with him and me arriving in Leeds, someone else had tried to buy them and ask questions about them. And what was interesting is the guy said, the other guy said, oh, I'm interested in these if you're still available. And the owner said, I have more, I'll be listing them in the future. At which point my radar went so I decided that I had to rush to Leeds. In actual fact, I missed a bit of the story out. Before I set off for Leeds, I thought, I don't want to pay this much for £2 a comic. That's like, I don't want to do that, because some of them had pen on, some of them were low grade, some of them looked quite nice. And so I'd actually written a message to the guy and sent it saying, look, I'm really sorry, but I'm going to have to let you down on these because it's just outside my price range. And then I unsent it because I was still in two minds. And then I saw this message that the guy had replied and said I might have got some more. So I immediately jumped in the car and set off. Anyway, so I got there and I ended up buying a collection from him of 509 DC comics. And they're all between about 1968 and 1978, something like that. All superhero. There's no war. There's no horror. It's all
horror. No more cowboys for your collection.
No Western. I was so disappointed to see no Western.
So did we lose Bill again?
500 DC comics between 68 and 78 and not get any Bronze Age horror.
Not a single one of them. Not a single. Impossible, isn't it? All those pesky superheroes. So anyway,
I think chime in 1 second before you delve into this, because I ran up to get this too. Since my truth adjacency is well known, missed it by one issue, Bill. Kurtzman didn't start till the following issue. The following issue. That's when the Kurtzman.
So we gave Darren an unnecessary heart attack by me taking the comic out of the
following issue. I missed it by one issue.
Yeah,
That's
I'm not
as
taking
two
anything out of
suggestions
the
you can
bag,
get.
Darren.
I
As
missed
far
it
as you
by
know.
one issue. I thought yours would have had that in it, but I missed it by one issue. So this is
I
a
missed it
by
1946
that
comic,
much.
so I get some credit.
I missed it by that much.
No, you don't get no credit.
No
We're not
credit.
playing hand grenades or horseshoes, mate. It only counts in hand grenades and horseshoes.
Either
being
you
close.
make the point
That
or
is
you
the
don't.
exact timeline that the Haylux started. I identified the year. I identified
We no
when
longer
the
care.
Haylux
That was
started.
10 minutes ago. We're looking at DCs from the 70s
Hey,
now.
my broadcast ran upstairs
before I have to go off and have my dinner. Let me see some DC.
Darren, can I just preempt everybody and say, if you have got 1968 detective comics in there and they're decent, I would like them. All right.
Woo!
And I'd also like to say that I'd like more Captain Marvels from Australia. Oh, sorry.
Oh, right,
I
guys.
don't know. I don't know.
I'd also like to say, next one to interrupt this story gets muted.
Was that Brazilian?
Okay.
Well, I'm going to interrupt the story myself. Sorry, Gray.
It's your story. Get on with it.
All I want to say,
interrupt
guys,
the
is this.
story
Right?
now, shall we? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
On the show, we have so many people interested in many comics, mine and other people. So, what I think we need a sort of a etiquette rule to take any stress out of claiming stuff is that if more than one person wants something, then it's a discussion that ends up with a fair allocation. So some goes one way, some goes another. So that it's not like, so that we're not all like, me, thinking it's a race and the first one who shouts wins. And I think that's the wrong way for us as a bunch to behave.
I think
what
we should
Mark
do
has
is
gotten really good at it.
what we should do is some kind of
lately.
I'm out because I've spent all my money already.
I think we should
let's see if that's true, man.
I've got all 1968 Batman. And I've got all 1968 Superman action.
I'm feeling relatively comfortable. I've collected Batman and Detective from this. He's going to have quite a few of them, but I've got most of the ones from this period.
Listen to the owner of the channel and the king of the show, the Grey Man.
No, fuck off. I've given up now. You just carry on talking and I'll just shut up.
We love you, Gray.
Oh, Gray.
No, I was just going to say, rather than all this claiming, we should just institute some kind of Thunderdome system. So we all can claim what we want. Then we enter a Thunderdome, and whoever is still alive at the end of it gets to buy the comics. It wasn't worth listening to be honest.
I think that's the best idea of all. Anyway, so back to the story. so I came away with five.
What we need to do is have a soggy biscuit off. Whoever wins the soggy biscuit gets it.
No.
So 509 comics, all superhero. I like the condition.
I don't want any of them.
I like the condition. We'll see what you think. I'll add bits to the story as we go. So here's
hold on. Go.
May 1969 Batman. High grade.
High grade. That's fucked up. Pardon my French. Oh my God.
That's a great comic all day long.
Yeah, my pile.
Now, Gray, it's not who counts first. We have to go into a Thunderdome and fight it out.
I'm claiming that for Grey Man.
I don't know.
Furthermore,
I haven't got it. I don't know.
Detached cover.
Oh, that's definitely my pile. Gotta be.
And furthermore, I can see you through the cover.
Cool. What's one of them peekaboo covers? I like them.
So, as I was saying, high grade collection.
Yeah.
Batman 214.
Nice.
This cover might be off as well. I'm not sure. It's definitely pretty battered.
Does that say wanted M for marriage?
Wanted for marriage, at least it says at the bottom.
Oh, wanted for marriage. Okay. Oh, Batman, the Batman picture. I see it. Yeah, wanted for marriage. So that's cool.
That covers off as well. Now, I paid just under £2 each for these.
Right.
Mark, what do you think to my economics?
So far, you're losing, mate.
Oh, you could easily sell them ones coverless for £2 each, I reckon, still.
I don't know.
I reckon so, anyway.
These are horrible.
Maybe more. It's hard to say.
I don't mean that mean, but these are horrible.
No.
Oh, that's
They
beautiful.
need all they need is a bit of tender loving care and a good home. That's what they need.
I'm going to send them all to Mark for cleaning and pressing, and I expect them all to come back
I'm not
better
going to
than
bother
9.
cleaning and pressing any of those.
They all come back
fuck
9.8.
no. Fuck, period, no period. I don't know why I'm cussing so much today, folks. I'm sorry.
It's that new beer you're drinking.
It's that, yeah.
It's turned you a bit fighty.
Yeah.
That one's all right.
Neon camouflage. It's the beer of champions. I'm kidding.
It's probably
It's not even what it's called.
Well,
What
Neil
is that
Adams.
first appearance of? First appearance of the Lazarus Pit,
Yep.
I
There's
believe.
a few spine ticks, but that's about all that's wrong with that one.
And the next one's a rather classic cover.
If it's
Oh, is
in
that the first
order.
Ra's al Ghul?
It's not there.
Oh,
First
the
Talia Ghul, right?
Yeah,
That's not.
yeah.
Terry, are we
Talia.
after your
That's
period
not
here?
the
I think we've
That's
got
not the
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
Talia.
Say 1968 Detective would be
it
better.
was.
The
75,
first Talia
yeah.
was a 20 center.
That's not the first Talia I'll go.
No,
Not the first
no.
Talia.
Oh,
That
is
is
it-
Talia
is
was
it-
kind of getting shot. Wasn't say it the first one. It was her getting shot on the cover. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
that is like the lamest cover from my growth period where I was into comics. I thought that was the most stupid cover ever. I still think that 50 years later. Oh, look at that. That's
Stampede.
beautiful.
That's Batman visiting a children's TV show. Is getting gunged.
So at this
No, it would
point,
be gray. It would be green then, gray.
I would
maybe.
grade that a very low near mint or a very high very fine.
Right, don't put it on my pile.
Or a very, very good pour. No, I'm joking. That's a
So
nice
the guy
shade.
told me his story, and this is why there's a few ratty ones, is that when he started collecting, he was about 10 years old. And so he collected for probably, I don't know, 8 years or something. But when you were 10 years old and you wanted back
Getting like-
issues, there were no back issue comic shops back then. So he got things from second-hand stores or jumble sales and stuff. And stuff that had ended up at jumble sales, it wasn't bagged and boarded in comic boxes. It was just in a random box of toys or books or whatever. So they were
mine in a shoebox.
Yeah, shoebox. So the back issues he got were absolutely
That's my favourite cover ever.
Why is that
Favourite cover
important?
ever. 457. First appearance of Leslie Tompkins. First appearance
Yes.
of Kal-El.
Nice.
That's my favourite. That's my favourite Detective Comics cover ever.
Yeah, I can just
That is mine too. And
That's the
I
one
think it's all. I
that
think
had
it's
my
all
Superman
Dick
done
Giordano, isn't it?
Yeah, Dick go down.
That's a very fine. So
That's lovely. That's worth a few bob, that one, because of the first appearances.
Yeah.
when it gets
Yeah,
into the stuff when he gets into the stuff that he
Ernie
was
Chua did not know anatomy. Let's just say that out loud.
when he started buying them from the news agent, they're just these have been read once.
No, same guy.
I know.
Same guy. Was strangely enough another
that guy's
one,
got a
I
really
think.
weird name. That villain is like Captain Spinner-Do or something like Captain Spinner-Do or something. I can't remember his name is now. Can you remember his name, Terry?
No, I can't. No.
It's a weird name, like
Cutlass.
Weird piratey name.
Captain Cutlass.
I'm trying to have a look if I can see it quickly, but I can't.
I looked up Steel Penis, Captain Steel Penis.
No, that's not it.
Captain
Okay, damn it.
Stingery.
That was the film you were watching last night, Bill.
Yeah.
Captain
What issue
Fingery.
number is it?
Captain
Darren?
Stingery.
Stingery. That's
Stingery.
it.
Oh yeah,
Captain
Stingery is a
Stingery.
big
What
thing
a
in some
stupid
cultures. I understand that. It's like Stingray.
Maybe, yeah.
No, that's what it is in certain cultures. Yeah.
Right. Makes a bit more sense.
Wait. Why does that look like Alfred from the TV series on the front cover?
That
Gordon,
guy,
that
that
is
same
Commissioner
Gordon,
No,
isn't it?
Gordon looks like Alfred from the TV series.
Oh yeah,
Doesn't
yeah,
he?
yeah, yeah. He
It's
does,
weird. I never
He totally
noticed
does,
that
yeah.
before. Master Bruce, help me! Is that that's not the first appearance of Signal Man? That was in the '60s, right?
Is
I'm
he?
back again after 15 years, so yeah.
Yeah,
What character was that?
Signal Man.
Signal Man, yeah.
Signal Man. Oh, right, yeah.
Hey, there's a first appearance.
It's the calculator.
Calculator.
Of who?
The calculator.
The calculator.
Now, what's really cool about this collection, and I love this, is they had all the 100-page things in it.
Oh, nice.
That's nice.
Not only did he have them,
The spines are nice.
spine.
Spines are
Spines,
nice.
yeah.
That is, well, it's not quite immaculate, but it's very hard to find these. Like
That's a nice grade.
Yeah, when I was rebuying them, that was the main thing I was looking for. Was the spines.
Very, very hard.
And that's the Simonson Sandman.
You know what?
Or the
I got over
Simonson-
100 of the 100-pagers from this collection.
The Simonson Manhunter relaunch.
Yep.
That one's got a bit of spine going on.
Who wrote it?
Denny
Who wrote
O'Neill,
Kyle?
wasn't it? Wasn't it
Who?
Denny O'Neill?
Yeah.
But these have never been bagged, never been boarded, and have just been kept in
that's
whatever boxes. And they're incredibly nice grades.
Can you write his own dates in that one?
That's a good quiz question for a future show. Name the 3 Manhunters. Is it Paul Kirk? Oh, fuck. I know, sometimes I remember, sometimes I forget them. But that one was Paul Kirk, definitely.
Nobody else is claiming
that's
anything.
not the
Can you
final
put those,
chapter,
can you
is
put
it?
those 100 pages on my pile, please?
How many do you want, Mark?
Well, all those 100-page ones are for
Give
you
them all
to
to
share.
him.
I think one was
there's,
called Mark Walsh, possibly. I can't remember that. Mark
I think-
Shaw.
I
Mark
think
Shaw.
I've got-
That was
You've
one
got
of the.
You
I think
totally
I've got
want
one.
that.
Or two, I think I've got one or two. I've
Oh,
got
that's
that. I've got that one.
that's really an important
I
one.
don't need that one.
You don't? That's
I've
a
got
good
that one as well.
Yeah,
And this, look at the spine. It's just beautiful. Well, it's not beautiful.
Actually,
It's near.
it's better grade than the one I've got. If you could put it on my, all
And
those.
that's a
put it
replay
on
of the
pile
one
anyway.
you showed earlier on. We got Batman on the cover being shot as well. That's like a snapshot.
Yeah, on the Batman issue that came out the same month.
Yeah,
These 100 pages, Mark, just so you know what's coming in advance, they appeared in most of the superhero titles, and I think he's got nearly all of them.
Right, but I'm only interested
Wow.
in Batman and Detective.
Fair dues, fair dues.
I don't know. I can't
Hey,
chime in
hey.
on many of them.
Mark, you know what other ones you should ask
got
them to
that.
hold for you? Are the Shazam ones?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
No, they're fantastic, and
Yeah,
and
but-
a good chunk of them were 100-pagers.
But yeah, I can't chime in on my knowledge on anything anymore because I proved my knowledge is shit since I missed a 1946 comic by 1 month.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
you saw
stop
it.
sulking, Kyle.
Why is he-
Stop
why is he
sulking.
still-
Go
why
back
is
to
he
comic
still-
school.
I missed a 1946 comic by 1 fucking issue.
I'll be interested to see if he's got I'll be interested to see if 428's there. There's
See, what you
428.
need to do, Kyle, you need to say, I think that's the first appearance. Don't say it like, that's definitely the first appearance. Say,
No,
I
it's-
think it's around about that time.
It was
Hey,
in the later issues. He was
428
right on
on
top
Barrow
of
the
it.
Surprise.
So I thought that had to be it.
Wait.
428
Hey,
wasn't
Darren,
distributed.
put that back up.
I know
Darren,
you're
Dar-
American, but you need to try and temper your confidence a
Darren,
bit and like
Darren,
say
put
something
that
as if
back
it's
up.
maybe.
Yeah.
So, Kyle, you know all these stories. Why is Prez killing Batman there?
Hey, I'm not a DC guy. I have no idea.
It was a joke. It looks like Prez from behind. I was trying
Yeah,
to make,
okay.
I was trying to make it funny, dude.
Yeah.
So
You know,
Terry,
Supergirl tries to kill Prez at one point.
Mark, I can't rely on Kyle to help me with my jokes.
No.
Let's say 428
Your
wasn't
jokes are beyond help,
distributed
Bill.
into the UK. I got 428. By the time I got issue 448, I managed to get issue 428 at a comic convention. But that was only because it was from an American guy.
I've got like the American, the
428
Italian version of that.
Wow.
this guy didn't. He got runs, but it doesn't
He got
look like
the run
he's
the other
just be
night.
getting every single comic in every run. So while I say probably, it might not be here.
That's nice. I haven't got that. Can you add that to the 100 pages?
So you would have had to go searching at a comic convention for it. But
You haven't got
That's
one
a
yet.
beer. Who did that cover?
me, I've got
Nick
one.
Carty. That's a Nick Carty cover.
Not to be confused with The Night Has 1,000 Eyes.
Again, there was one I had to send away to America because I didn't get one in the UK.
Has 1,000 eyes.
That's a classic. That is why is that key? That is a key.
Death Mask first appearance.
The all new Manhunter.
It's not Manhunter.
Manhunter came back.
Is that the return of Hugo Strange or something?
No, not yet. Is it?
Hugo Strange always returning.
Yeah, but not that one. That was a 50 center.
Oh, that's another 100-pager. Yes, please.
Yeah, I think Kyle's right. I think the one you had before was the first Manhunter.
The relaunch of that Manhunter was started in the 100 pages.
I think that's worth a couple hundred.
I mean, the first one he's in on the bottom.
Darren, I think that one 3 issues back is worth a couple hundred. Oh, you already duh. Sorry.
Well, I don't know, but don't worry. I have ways of finding.
You'll figure it out. Yeah,
me
and Kyle.
The first 100 pager at the bottom where all the heads are, it actually says introducing the new Manhunter on it. So.
Yeah. All I know is
that's the first. Okay.
Very, very fine or better condition comics from this era of Batman and Detective are not cheap. They're not dollar books. No. None of these are dollar books. I mean, I think I would average this collection at a sale price of about £15 a book.
That's one of my favorites right there.
I love that one too.
Yeah, I love that one energy. I'd go back upstairs and get my 100-page box and show you what an average run.
I love that one because
don't do that, bud.
No, I mean, but all my 100 pagers are in like 3.0, 3.5, 4.0.
Oh, really?
Maybe a 4.5. You know, nothing better really than slightly above 4s. But I do have a box of them.
That Superman comic I love because it's positing the future, 2001, way back in the 70s, and now it was far past 2001, as that was prior to 2001 when it came out. I just love that.
You're absolutely right. That's a great. Gray, you're genius.
So there were 3 short boxes full of these. So I thought, we'll probably show one per week for the next 3 weeks. But the box that I brought tonight, I deliberately put the Supergirl stuff in because I know Terry's been after a few Supergirls.
Or the Avenger comics.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I don't know if you've already filled in your gap.
So he gets them back for the fucking slap finally.
What, is that spine split on that one?
Yeah, this one's a rough one. This one is he must have got this one from the second-hand shop, look.
Is that Graham's pile?
1968.
If Graham wants it, this is very suitable for his pile.
Oh, yeah. I haven't got that one.
Oh,
I'll have that on my pile, please.
I'll take that one.
I'm going to be careful here, Greg, because you've about
that is 1968, isn't it?
Darren, I'll take that.
I'm hoping you're going to skip it in the ones I've needed paid for to get the charges for them.
Darren, I'll take that.
That's my dream, Darren.
So Bill and Gray have to enter the Thunderdome.
I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm trying to act like I was Gray.
It's 1968, so you got what Terry's looking for.
What's Terry saying?
The first 2 he showed as well.
Detectives 1968, and I think that's 68, isn't it? That one.
This one?
No, not that one.
The previous one.
The one you just give Gray.
Yeah, but let's have a look. It's
I know it's under
your grade.
Kyle, was that third appearance of Man
Bat? I just wanted to see the year, just see if I'm right.
You are correct. It's August 1968.
Kyle, third appearance or second appearance of Man Bat? What was that?
Second appearance is 401.
Did you put them 2 covers in my file?
What number is that?
What number is that?
That's 416. That's about his 5th.
Oh, that's way later. Yeah, that's after he got married, isn't it?
No,
yeah, 400 is his first appearance. 401 is his second.
2 Batmans for the price of 1 on this one.
That's a Neil Adams cover. Adams cover.
So on the whole, these are going to be sort of graded very fine, but the ones that you got from a second-hand shop are just like real bad.
Yeah.
Like here's one from a second-hand shop with a huge 4p on it in the black market.
Yeah.
Are we talking about?
Surprising how many you see with 4 written on them. Actually,
are we
quite a lot with 4 written on?
I see a lot with 6 on them. 6 is like a very common sale price.
6 and 4, yeah.
What's up, Bill?
I'm sorry, but Are we talking about a raspberry beret, the kind you'd find at a secondhand store?
Secondhand store.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
Raspberry beret.
And if it was warm, she wouldn't wear much more.
Now there is one particular comic, but it doesn't take me long to lose comics. I separated them to show you, and I've lost them again. So, and it was something for you, Terry, but I've lost it.
That is actually a hard giant to find. Oh, that's right after they weren't 100-pagers. Maybe that's why.
Oh, didn't he write the last Will and Testament in full on another cover? And so that's
yes. That's just a reprint of that story from 4 years before.
And I gave Gray the one of Superman writing his last Will and Testament.
I think that's...
Did you? I don't remember that.
I remember the one with Robin. I remember the one with Robin writing his.
What is it? Action 201 or Superman 201?
Because I'm about to out him.
Well,
sorry.
But I've got to go and get my dinner. You guys carry on.
See you in a bit, great. Oh, it's going to be nice and peaceful without Gray. It's always so noisy.
I wish we could do shadow puppets or something in his his empty space. Why is that an important issue? I have it, but I don't know why it's important.
Since Gray is the one who wants to see these Batmans, shall I break here and show something different?
Yes.
Let's and then we'll come back to these after Gray comes back.
Let's go back to the Australian Captain Marvels.
Right, just 1 second.
You know what? I have to say, I have two friends on here that I would not be friends if we didn't do this show every week. Well, any of you guys, actually, Terry and Gray also. But, Mark and Darren, you guys always fuel me for the next week. Oh, you guys do, actually. I shouldn't sell anybody short, but you guys really make me happy.
We're a good supplement to the Purple Haze, I think.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. The more I have of you, the less of this camouflage gay beer I need. But sorry for anybody out there in the LGBTQ community. Oh, trigger warning.
This is one crazy box of Dobson shit, man.
Oh, right. Dobson shit.
So it's a trigger warning for you and I.
I have to hold
Mark.
back.
But I'll take that. If Darren doesn't want it, I'll take that.
I don't want it. It's okay. You can take it off me. No problem.
No, it's not.
I mean, Mark. I meant Mark.
Oh, no, the UK annual stuff you can take, Bill. I can get them in the UK.
Right,
okay, thank you.
Let's put it down here.
I don't know how I got you two mixed up.
Bill, you need to make me, when you say Bill Paul, I have to go like this and put it down here, okay?
Okay. I'll make sure you put it in the right section.
We've seen this before. What's cool about this was
signed by Stan. I'll take it if Mark doesn't, but mine's signed by Stan also.
You are more than welcome to take it. It comes as a pair.
Oh, with Son also signed. Yeah, I'll take both those.
Mark looked this up when I first showed it.
Yeah.
This is a place called the Roundhouse on October the 20th, 75. Stan Lee visited a British convention, I think.
That's right. It was Camden. It was in Camden, I think.
That is super cool. Yeah, I'll
these
take
are
them.
my two treasures. They're not going to be cheap.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. We'll reach a decision together. Well, so the ones that aren't hardbacks don't excite me that much.
No.
These are softbacks.
Yeah.
No, they're not very exciting, Bill. I agree.
No.
That's okay, dude. You don't have to be excited by everything.
No, I know. I'm just going to be honest with you. Now that one. Oh my gosh. Is that the same one you gave me, Mark?
That's the one I gave you, yeah.
Look at the spine.
It's clean.
I'll take it if Mark doesn't want it.
No, you can have it, Bill. You got two of those now, Bill.
No. But yours is the one I'll keep.
Darren, I was nearly right. That one where he's writing the will, it wasn't 368, it was 366.
Ah,
It's 366.
It's one of the best ones. You occasionally get those at my comic shop selling for about 150 quid.
No, I've seen people pay way more than that even.
Yeah.
But you know what? I have to say, that is the best gift I've ever been given.
Right.
Aren't you supposed to ring Mark, aren't you supposed to ring a bell after you say that?
I'll take
I
that.
don't do that. It doesn't. I don't like it.
I'll take it.
Mark, do you know what this is, Mark?
Yeah, it's Marvel Man Family.
But tell me more. Tell me more.
First annual
hardback.
I'll take it if Mark doesn't want it.
No, I do want that. I've never seen an Al Miller annual before. When's this from?
Let's talk this one over between us because I really like that one.
It's actually got the stuff down there. Look.
Oh, 63? That's pretty early.
The Netherlands.
Printed in the Netherlands, definitely. So Bill and I will negotiate on that one.
Yes, we'll work it out.
We'll go into the Thunderdome and.
The Thunderdome's going to be busy. We have to make a schedule.
I'm fine with that.
The one of us who can piss furthest up the wall.
This book belongs to Robert Barrow. Robert Barrow owns that book. Right, this is going to be a Thunderdome book. I'll put it in Bill's file, but
so it probably came from. It probably came from Scotland,
right? Put it here. I need to write a note. That's what I'll do. Because I always screw this up, as you know. So.
No, the Netherlands is Holland, Bill. Nothing to do with Scotland.
Right, Marvel Man Family.
Oh no! Oh, that's right. Okay, sorry, I forgot that it was the Netherlands. Sorry, I thought Barrowman was a Scottish name. That's the only reason I said that.
Yeah, Barrowman. Yeah, Barrowman is Scottish, isn't he? So it might be.
Yeah, that's the only reason I said that. Again, that's something that.
Bill could take that one. I like the other one because it had got the Al Miller symbol on it. That one hasn't.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
It took me ages to color that in.
Yeah, but you did a really nice job, and you stayed in the lines this time on all the pages. Apparently, that's excellent.
Sometimes black and white, sometimes color.
But that's all. That's all British annuals up until 72.
They're all like that.
Yeah.
It's got a price thing, me. That's great news.
6 shillings.
1959.
Okay. I'll take it. Take it. If Mark doesn't want
it. You take these, Bill.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just don't get them. We just don't get them over here, Mark.
No, I mean you can. I mean, if I ever move to the States, which is not very likely, I'll bring a whole container full of British annuals with me because you can sell them for about 3 times the price in the States that you can get them for in the UK.
I'm sure of that.
Now that is good girl art. 2 and 6.
That is. Oh, that's great. That almost looks like it's not wood, but it looks like wood.
So Jungle Thrills with who? Kanga
and Camilla.
It's not Charles and Camilla then.
Camilla Parker.
No, but it is the same Camilla. She was already Liz.
Atlas.
Camilla wasn't blonde.
Atlas.
So do you guys hate Camilla?
No, she's all right.
I mean, but she's going to disappear in history.
I think this
That's
is
what I read.
Of some variety. It's not like a multiple comics remainder type stuff. That's some.
Yeah, I mean, if Charles dies, she doesn't become queen.
No.
No. But I will tell you this. You know what? She couldn't win for any. She wasn't good enough to be queen by the queen's standards. He wanted her. He gave her the idea that he floated it, and she said no. And so he kind of
Nazis.
Nazi symbol, yeah.
That's a cover and half, isn't it?
Oh my God! Backwards.
Yeah.
Everything is backwards in Texas, though. So that's not... Oh, wait. Put that back up, please. Okay, go to the upper left corner. Oh, please put that on my pile.
Well, that kind of comes as a pair, but
I'll
take them. I'll take them as a pair.
What's that say? A collection of perfectly...
Oh, is the other one NEC also?
Yeah.
I can't read.
Blur
out.
Oh.
What does that say?
Yeah, I'll take them. I'll take them. Yeah, they're reprints. Okay.
A collection of perfectly awful stories from the golden age of comics.
That's what it says.
Look at that other one. Pull the other one up again. Okay, look at that corner. So that's Satanas up in the far left corner. That's the character that only had 2 appearances, and they're both in that Thrilling Comics I got from you, dear.
Ah.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's the other
introducing stories.
Right. So what's this, Mark?
He was the first.
I found another volume of House of Mystery.
Oh, well, yeah. The showcase.
It's not quite as impressive as the other ones you've given me.
I'm just wondering, I don't know what this one's... Oh, this one's randomly... This one does random issues. It's not like a run. It's all black and white. But I just thought... I put this in there for amusement purposes only.
No, actually, those are runs. They are in order. Yeah, those are. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Inside pages. What issues?
You're right. It's 174 to 194. Mark, what issues did yours go up to?
Mine was 174 for 50 issues.
Ah, so that's kind of weird because he must have got yours to keep and this to read.
Was that Mark's?
No, it's no.
No, I don't want that.
Oh. No, what year is that?
Kyle.
I'll take that if Kyle doesn't.
Oh, you can all take them. That's fucking beautiful, but you guys can all take them. That's amazing.
Oh, it's color too. Oh my God, it's got the Snow White.
Snow White, I should say.
And Bambi, and probably Pinocchio too. Bambi was the 3rd feature. Pinocchio was the 2nd. Wow.
Yes, all those people appear in it.
What year is this?
Probably, I'm going to guess 42.
This is Oddham's Press.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you know what? There's no recognizable year on it, but I could tell you what it is if I just go to a website and look it up.
Yeah.
It's either 42 or 43.
Give me 1 sec. I'll just see if I can find it.
It'll be older than that, Bill. They sometimes did these a few years after the movies.
Right. That's what I'm figuring.
I'm gonna guess 54.
No. I said 40.
Yeah, I know you did.
I said earlier. I said 41 or 42 is what I said.
Snow White was 1939, wasn't it?
No, can't find it.
When was Bambi? Pinocchio was later than Bambi, and that was like 1950s, wasn't it?
No. So, animation historian in my head, who I am, kind of.
Yeah.
But
all those stories are like 1938, 39, 40.
Right,
so
40. Yeah, so I'm thinking early 40s because of what
42.
Kyle's saying. Yeah.
I thought Pinocchio was in the 50s.
No, Pinocchio was the 2nd feature. It was 1940.
Well, I found an article about it on the internet, but again, there's no year there from the looks of it.
Pinocchio's first appearance in comics was
1951.
I actually traded.
Well, it's British, right?
No, yeah. I don't know.
Yes, it is British.
Yes, you're right. It is.
So that might be why it's a little later than I thought.
Yeah, that's why I said 54. So I wasn't far off. I was 3 years off.
No, you were spot on because you were seeing all the cues. I wasn't.
So is that going into anybody's pile or not?
I'll take it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna need a bigger bookcase.
I'll take that too. But that's later. That's weird.
That's not a UK annual, is it?
Yes, it is. I'll take it.
I love it. They got the authority code on it.
No, it's pre-code.
It is UK.
Pre-code.
Are we going into the Thunderdome?
No,
I'll take it.
No, I'm just surprised to see Archie. You virtually never see Archie in the UK.
Isn't that awesome? Yeah, no. Bill Plow, please. That's
I've never
beautiful.
seen an Archie. I've never seen an Archie annual before. That's the first one
And
I've ever seen.
not only that,
But yeah,
Mark,
you
look at
guys
issue 2.
know him in your culture, so
Yes,
he had to be there
I
somehow.
would say approved by the Comics Code Authority on the corner as well.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does. On the other side, yeah, I'll take it. That's beautiful.
That's quite
All right, now you
rare.
have to start again.
Oh, hello, Gray. We paused on the DC, mates, to show a box of Dobson.
Oh, cool.
I'm not crazy about
Hello,
the Jolly
Tempest.
Book.
Hi, Tempest.
Hi, Tempest. How's it going, buddy?
Even if
Don't
Steve.
talk
El Miller. Oh, that must be early.
He destroyed the Earth in his last video.
You seeing that, Mark?
I can see the El Miller lot. Yeah, I'm not as mad keen on the only one I quite liked was the Marvel Man one.
Right.
I'm not a big annual collector, to be honest. I've got a few.
You're not?
No, I prefer my comics.
You know, I probably wouldn't be if I had grown up with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they've always had a special place.
That art looks very reminiscent of Brave and the Bold, almost.
Okay.
Or Picture Library.
Can you figure out where the stories came from? Is that maybe if that's early EC, I want it, and
That's
I think it may be.
Porter.
Look through it and see where they came from.
Classics Companions, is it?
That suggests Classics.
Classics Illustrated. I reckon it's Classics Illustrated.
Oh, Classics Illustrated. Okay.
Oh, do you know what?
It looked like EC stuff to me.
It almost looks like remaindered comics, but I think it's too well done to be that. I think it's actually just full reprints.
Yeah, but I'm thinking that maybe EC. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe it is just classics. Okay. All right. Well, that's too bad.
Oh, what's this?
I'll take that if no one else wants it. No, but that's the first boy you sold me a bunch of boys, but they were all American versions. This is the first British version.
I'll watch out though, Bill.
Dark web, you guys.
Donald Trump is cutting down on child trafficking.
Unless he's doing it.
No. It's actually going up, Mark. It's going up.
It's going up.
I'll take that, please.
I think that's very rare as well. I've never seen a boy annual before.
I'll take that. I love it.
This man Dobson knew how to buy, didn't he?
They are a team. Tempest, you're right. Now, what's in that?
Well, Bill, I think you're going to wet your pants.
It's got Doctor Who.
Oh, darling.
Oh, God, yes.
And that's
Mandrake?
That's Patrick Troughton on the front, Bill.
Just there.
Oh, my God. And Popeye, followed by Popeye.
Is that Mandrake the Magician next to the Daleks?
Yeah, and Beetle Bailey's even there.
What a combination.
Beetle Bailey, Mighty Moss, Popeye.
Please.
The Three Musketeers.
That's right up Bill's street, that is.
Please. Quit making me want to just implode. This is great.
Bill,
I don't think he really wants it. I don't think he really wants it, Darren. He's not showing much love for
He's
it.
not keen enough.
Bill, who created Beetle Bailey?
English
God's
dude.
Diddy Men.
The Diddy Men. Oh, that's why I really want
That's
it.
more up Mark Street, the Diddy Men.
Men
That comes up his way, don't they, the Diddy Men?
No,
Hey, Bill.
Aren't they all under arrest now, the Diddy Men?
Yeah, well, he was about the only television star from that era who wasn't locked up for kiddie fiddling.
You're not talking about Puff Daddy or whatever his name is.
Oh, that's crazy. I love that.
He was arrested for tax evasion, but he wasn't arrested for pedophilia.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, Bill, who created Beetle Bailey?
Bill's gone black.
Mort Walker.
Yes, sir. Good show.
Now, this annual does fall into the run of Superman annuals, Bill.
I'll take it.
This is like way later, but it does fall into those runs.
I'll take it. Yeah, it's beautiful.
And let's do.
I'll take them both, unless someone wants one.
Well, I stick things, like I say, on your pile, and then we can always talk about whatever.
Oh, no. I'll take it.
This is in the Superman run too.
Yeah. That's weird when they call them storybook annuals. That makes me feel like they're not being very nice to the medium.
He's beating the crap out of a fish.
No, that's a shark, but still a fish. But, well, not really. It's a mammal.
No, they're not mammals. I don't think they're mammals. Whales are mammals. I don't think sharks are.
He needs Batman shark repellent.
That counts as graffiti.
Yeah, and it's a penis. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
No, it was.
I found out something very interesting about all these old Atlas annual. The Atlas ones, because I count the pages to make sure the pages are in them. And what I found, you know that sometimes you get a cover and a frontispiece, and then the first page of the story. Well, in the first annuals, the very first ones, it would say on the cover 192 pages, and that 192 pages was every page was a story page. So it totally ignored the frontispiece, and it totally ignored the cover in the count. A couple of years later, it started to include in the count the frontispiece. And later again, it started to include the cover in the page count.
That's known as a quality effect.
Yeah.
You get less and less for the same amount of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Inflationism. Bill.
Yes. Yes, I'll take it. Bumper book. Now, that's also weird to me when they call them bumper books and when they don't. Yes, please. I'll take that. All day long. God, I love that. Oh, that's the reprints of the Golden Age.
Here's another thing I didn't know until in these in that Superman and Batman and Super Adventure run. Sometimes it advertises the other annuals that are available.
And Lone Star was one of them.
This is part of the same publisher, the same sort of suite of annuals.
Arsenal 2, the other side 1. I should disallow the goal.
I'll take it. Because I live in the Lone Star State. Mark, you appreciate that. I can see you laughing.
Wonderful. Well, there you go. Lone Star Annual.
I'll take it. I don't know why you guys are so... you guys really do like Texas. I'll take it.
No one likes Texas.
I've been to Texas.
You know what I like best about Texas?
Even Oklahomans don't like Texans, and they live next door.
This is the first Batman annual.
Oh, nice.
I got one from you, but I'll get another one.
That looks like, I think that's got a missing page because you see that pinkiness. That should also be on this side as well.
It's missing a page, and it also doesn't have the cutoff piece.
But I'll know once I've counted them.
That's fine.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, I'll take that. I love the Phantom. I'll take that.
Who created the Phantom, Bill?
It's got to be Australian annual, isn't it?
100%. So, Bill, you know my favorite thing about Texas?
Leaving?
I don't live there.
Yeah. Well,
who's that to and from?
I wish I
could say that.
That
one's falling apart, that one is.
You know what? The sad thing is we're a great state. We've just been so fucking put down by the government that people still come here, but they don't expect how much fun they'll have, and they do have fun.
Yeah.
What government? All of them? Every successive government have put Texas down?
No. Because of our government, with our present government, people don't want to come here, and I don't blame them. I'll let that one ride.
You'll let it ride?
I'll let it ride.
This one looks like the first Lone Star annual.
I'll take that one. That looks like big text.
There is a slight flaw with this book.
I'll just
I mean, Bill, at the end of the day, mate, it's better if that's something I'd sell very cheap. So I'll stick it on your pile. You can always say no later.
No, I'm saying yes now. I'll take that again.
He's already got one of that. You took one of those already.
Then give that one to Mark.
Multiples.
He likes multiples, okay.
I do, actually.
Then he can wreck one.
Well, we were
he can
talking
wreck
about
one
this.
and still have one left over.
Well,
Or he can just send one to me.
Mark, we were
he
talking
loves
about
me.
this earlier. It's like this shit is you can't find this over here.
No,
read a
you'll
copy
probably,
and,
you'll probably be able to sell
Yeah.
it for about 3 or 4 times what Dan Ridley's
Yeah,
selling
that's
it
what
for.
we were talking about. I'll take that if no one else wants it.
This is down for Mark.
Oh, give it to Mark
Okay.
then.
It's a 3D storybook.
Oh, Mark, you need that.
Yeah, I'll go for that.
Thunderdome.
I'll go for that. Yes, please.
Yeah,
Fun
Bill
to
was
Put
one of
that,
them
put that
Marvel.
on.
Are the
Put that on
glasses? Are
Mark's,
the glasses in it? Don't worry if they're not. I've got a whole. I bought a whole
put
load
that
of
on
3.
Mark's pile, but
Do you know what,
charge
Mark?
me. But charge me for it. That's my present to Mark. I want to
Yeah,
get that for him.
I'm sure it's not, but that kind of resembles the Flash Gordon.
Yes, it does. It
Basically.
totally does.
Yeah, yeah.
It
Well,
came
Starship
after.
Ajax.
It came after. So yeah, put that on Mark's pile, but charge me for it, Darren.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Oh,
buy
that's
that
real
for him.
complicated.
Hey,
I'll
Bill,
take
you
that.
can get both those Marvel annuals and send me one of them for me introducing
Now,
you
this
to
is
all
a
these
floppy.
guys.
I'll send you one.
It's a
Fuck
floppy.
yeah, I will.
But it's
Kyle,
Miller.
that's. I'll take it.
Just
I'll
because
take
I
it.
introduced you
So
to
hang
all
on,
these
hang on,
guys.
hang on. Bill has taken. Bill has been hard all evening. So
Yeah. We can talk about that, Mark. I'm fine with that.
Are we talking about this
All that
one?
beer inside. I'm
yes, I quite
surprised.
like that one as well.
Yeah,
Right,
we'll talk
I
about
have-
that because I really like. I like the Alien, but I'm easygoing. Bill,
This is
Mark.
the
Oh, you
Thunderdome
knew.
list of fights required.
No, that's excellent.
What's this? Kyle, what's this?
Century
Oh,
100.
I'm told to get the Century ones.
The
So I'll
100-page
take
comic
that.
That's
monthly.
Australian, right?
Yeah, I'll take
Bang
that
on,
one.
Kyle, yeah.
Is that Johnny Quick there in the background in the red and yellow? Or is that
Yes, it is.
2 shillings.
And it's hoppy.
God,
Why is
he
Hoppy?
even put a mag board in there. I can't believe it.
Why is Hoppy even there,
No
dude?
expense spared.
It's totally unacceptable, that comic. Why is it 2 shillings? That's 2 shillings is not an acceptable price point.
Oh,
Really?
Mark. I found out something amazing. I'll just take a moment because this is a good one. I was like, wow, I didn't know that. You know those the ones that we call Australian reprints. Now, so most of the comics were printed in the UK and shipped to Australia. But some comics were printed in Australia and it came to England.
Correct. Yes.
Now, what I found out, you might know this, but it was news to me, is that the ones that came to England were priced 6D, and the ones that stayed in Australia were priced 8 or 9D, and that's one way to tell them apart.
I didn't know that.
I did not know that, and it's really very handy sort of thing, isn't it, to know?
exactly because the exchange rate, our D was worth more than their D at the time.
I guess it probably was, yeah.
Probably Gray, yeah.
Wait, are we comparing D's? Hold on, let me stand up.
You keep your D where
You
you
leave your D in your trousers and carry on with your soup.
you keep your D tucked between your legs.
Right, so that
Buffalo
one,
Bill.
Phil, you wanted that, did you?
Yes.
Right. That's number 6 in a set, you know.
I'll take them all.
That's number 4.
Where's
I'll
number
take 'em
5
all.
gone?
I still don't know why Hoppy is there. That's so weird. Because he was a Fawcett comic, I thought.
Right, this is another Aussie one. Number 5 of some set.
I'll take it.
2 shillings.
The Island of the Enchantress. You reckon that's Charlton?
What
maybe, or-
what is the shilling thing doing to you, Mark? I don't
Two
understand.
shillings is not 2 shillings is it just feels odd. It's not a price that you ever see on a UK comic.
Could
No,
it
I
be
think
because
this
it
was
was
a
double the size?
Aussie. This was
I know
Aussie.
it's
printed style.
Aussie. It just looks odd. Are you with
Yeah.
me? It just doesn't feel
Is that
right.
Aussie?
Yeah. Yeah.
It is Aussie. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'll take it.
This is part of the set of Superboys that you've already got in your pile, Bill. But this is extra ones I found, and another one.
Oh, good. Well, I'll
And
take
that's
the better
really
of
nice.
those two.
Tempest wants one of these. Look, Tempest wants. So
Yeah.
you've got one each.
I'll take the better of those if Tempest doesn't
Any of the
mind.
Australian ones, Tempest says he'll have them.
Yeah. So here's a fun one.
Okay.
Taking another knockout pill.
I'll take it.
I got 4 more bucks in this. 4 more bucks in this box.
Man, I want to finish my file fast.
About the time the show wraps up, I'll just be passed out.
I'll take that unless someone else wants it.
Great, no finish. Got so much to show you.
I've got to
We
watch
got
film with
15
Dad.
minutes, dude, don't we?
Oh no.
I'll take
15
it.
minutes, yeah.
I'll take it. Oh, Tempest. Okay, good.
Oh, come at you. Is that the same one?
Yeah. I'll let someone else have that one.
Yeah, I'm not taking any annuals. I've got a shelf full of annuals already that I've not read in decades.
A bound volume, Mark.
What is it?
This is like no clue at all to what's in it. I can't. And it's really grotty and low grade and rusty staples and everything.
White
It looks
Indian.
like it's a
I don't think
cowboy.
it's worth a lot of money at all, but
No.
that's another white Indian. Oh, hold on.
White Indian maybe by Frazetta, though. And that looks like Al Williamson, possibly.
That's what it looked like to me.
Yep.
Captain Comet.
You know what's so funny?
That's
is
some
Kyle-
serious books in there, man. That's not just a cheapy throwaway.
Yeah. Don't. I'm not going to put that in my
That looked
pile
like a
because I
50s
think
Captain
that's
Comet.
something really special, actually.
Possibly a 50s Captain Comet.
No, that won't be in there probably.
So what's happening with this? Does anyone want it?
I'll take it. Yeah, I mean it's cool.
God damn it.
I have no idea what it is, but it has so many gems in it. I can't say no.
Right, give me a minute then. So, wait, how long we got left? 15 minutes.
Yeah.
14. Yeah.
Right, let me see if I can find some interesting shit then.
Right, I want to ask you guys while he's looking. Then you guys read Detective Comics 347.
What is that?
Have you read Detective Comics 347?
I have no idea which one that is.
Terry, you're muted. We can't hear you, Terry. You're muted.
Without any more information
There you
than
go.
that, I don't know.
I mean, I would have read it years and years ago, but I haven't read it recently.
Right, I read it the other day. Yeah, it's like he's fighting someone called the Tumbler or something like that. And halfway through the story, after the first story is finished, right, a big 2 pages, like what if, like what's his face, Gardner Fox says, this is the story that happened. Just imagine what if this had happened. And it's like, I don't know, like it's at least half a decade before What If from Marvel Comics came out. So I'm thinking, is that the first
way more than that.
If?
Well,
it actually.
What month did that book come out? Because What If 1 came out?
I mean, Elseworlds was before What If anyway, wasn't it?
Detective 347 came
75,
out in
Kyle?
December 1965.
Oh yeah, it predates that by 10 years. It
By
predates
10
10
years.
years.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But I'm surely
I was wondering if anyone else had
Elseworlds
seen it.
was before What If anyway, surely.
Because I looked it up on the DC Wiki. It doesn't even mention the What If part about it. And it's like it's What If, like just exactly the same as Marvel What If. And I thought surely this must be like the first appearance of a What If. And did Marvel steal it from DC?
I mean,
or
but the thing
what?
is, but DC's imaginary stories were What If, weren't they?
Yeah, but this actually had the name What If on it. So
Oh no, it's true. Oh no,
But did it have an ellipsis and a question mark that followed it?
I can't remember that bit. I can't remember if it did have the question mark as well. No,
Oh my God, what issue is that?
Number one.
This is actually on Gray's pile.
Is it on my pile now?
And so is this.
Ah,
Number
This
two
is
should
number
be on
2,
my
the
pile.
Judge Dredd one.
Yeah. Number 2's
So
on
those
my
are
pile.
on your
Nearly
pile,
paid for it.
right? Those
I
are on
like
your
that first
pile.
one. I'll take it if Gray
Did you
doesn't
see all
want it.
did you see all the blinking greases he put in my number 2 then? Oh, you
Yeah,
got to
I
take
know.
50 quid off for that, mate.
I know,
They're
and
all
he
wibbly
gets
wobbly,
mad-
isn't it?
He
Did
gets
you see
mad
that,
at me.
guys?
I really
It's like-
wanted those, but I just had to let go.
Number 1 was in a bag and board, and number 2, the most expensive one, isn't.
Yeah, the one that I'm paying for, he treated it like a slinky. It was like a slinky the way he was dealing with it then. 50 quid off
So
for
these are-
these.
But I found a box that I've been looking for ages. See, these are not in your pile. These are not in your
standards, Darren. Double standards.
These are for me. These are on the bill pile, please.
All I ever wanted was one of them. 1 and 2. All I ever wanted was one of 1 and 2.
And this was the box that I've been looking for to try to do a deal with Phil in the States.
Yeah.
So this was
can
number
you swap
3.
over the bag and board for my number 2? Like,
I'll put you a bag and board for your number 2.
Eventually,
take one out.
one day,
Let me have
I'll
a bag and
take all
board for my number
those.
2.
Darren, the guy on now only 35 cents. He's an English guy, but he moved to Australia. He loves those. Those 2008s. I think his name's Dave. It's on only 35 cents on YouTube.
Oh,
So
I see. And he's moved
an
to
English guy,
Australia.
but he's he lives in Australia and he collects. I mean, he collects the American stuff as well, but he collects British. I mean, he has got, I think, 1 to 10, but whether he wants all the rest of them, I don't know.
I've got 2000 AD from number 1 to about 1600. Most of it in duplicate and some of it in triplicate.
I'm going to leave him a
leave
him a message tonight. Leave him a
Well,
message
what I'm
on
going to do,
Instagram.
Terry, is all of these are going on the website. It's just getting the buggers on there is the hard bit. Yeah. So these are not the number 1 priority at the moment, but they'll get on there eventually. Right, I've got a couple more bits. Let me go and find a couple more bits. I've got one more stack of box to show you.
No, that really was really annoying today. I did my script of a Batman video I was doing for 1970, and then when I went and looked for the books, I couldn't find issue 223, an annual, which I bought in October, and I've searched everywhere, high and bloody low, for it, and I can't find it anywhere.
It's going to show up in the weirdest place.
I know, but I've had to buy another one so I can do the video.
Oh,
I'll be able to sell the other one.
Kyle, you know your mate Don?
Mate
Don Trump.
Don't even say that name, man.
Don't say it to either one of us.
I'd rather you.
Okay, here's the
bring
thing.
your bare ass to the screen and
we're living here. We're living here now.
One of his executive orders.
It's a fairy tale to you guys, but it's our tragic nightmare. Look,
yeah,
dude,
it's true.
It sucks so bad.
Yep. Go back to comic books. It does. Go back.
And we both live in red states, and we're both extremely blue. So, and we're also blue on top of being blue.
Fuck them all. If you watch this later and you supported that shit, fuck you sideways. Now go on to comic books.
One of his executive orders declassified the paperwork around the Kennedy assassination.
No, it didn't.
Donald Trump has kindly asked me to look into it, and I've got the files now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so I'm going to look into the papers of the day.
And I'm even from Texas. That's just not funny. I mean, it is, but it's not.
Please,
I'll take it. My pile.
Thunderdome.
Thunderdome it is.
Thunderdome.
Right, you guys got to tell me what it is if you're going to fight over it.
Well, it's number 9 from L. Miller.
This is the Aussie reprint.
Oh, it's not from L. Miller. Oh, if it's Aussie, I'll let Bill have it because he dominates in Oz.
Those Marvel Man stuff that you got.
Yeah.
This is exactly the same kind of stuff, but a different title in this from the same.
I'll let Bill have it because he's got the monopoly.
So I thought the Australians kept doing Captain Marvel. They did. They did.
Yeah, Wiz Comics is one of the Captain Marvel titles.
Right. But Australia actually didn't do Marvel Man. They kept doing Captain. There's actually a bunch of Australian Captain Marvel. Dude, I love that. But if someone else wants it, but I'll take it if no one else wants it.
This is like a 1990-ish Superman.
1980s, probably. It's Byrne. Yeah, I'll take those.
They're
Drives
cheap.
my neighbors crazy.
There's all sorts of gifts dropping out of them. I'll deal with them in a
And
minute.
strangely, they have a crazy neighbor too, right?
Elon Musk needs to read this book.
That's cool.
Andover. Oh, Eindhoven. Oh, yeah.
That is also by Atlas.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hey, here's one for you since you mentioned that douche nozzle. I've never traveled for comic books to any of you guys.
Oh, football fans.
But
I mean,
one
yeah.
of you
that's a
guys
great
put your
one.
heart out to me that way, I will travel and punch you right in the fucking face.
Yeah, I remember.
Mark, you know what this is. What is this?
That was a comic produced. I've got the full set of those up in the attic. Yeah, I've got all of them.
I thought there were only two.
There were only two of them.
Bill Sienkiewicz.
Yeah, it's Alan Moore and Bill Sienkiewicz. It was a great little series.
No, he pronounces it Sienkiewicz.
Sienkiewicz. Yeah, I mean the art's amazing. It's fantastic.
Is
I've got those
it's
in the
so
attic.
great.
I bought those when they came out, Darren.
What this is that I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Alan Moore did his own imprint and started a 12-issue set which he intended to be a sort of a graphic novel set, but they only ever got to the second issue and then it was cancelled. Right, this one might interest Mark.
What is that, a comic or an anthology?
That's
I don't like anthologies. I don't like anthologies.
That's an Avon Periodicals reprint.
Bill or Mark, maybe.
I love
That's
that.
interesting.
That's the Chip Kid, but
That is
I'll take
cool.
that. That's very cool.
Comics. That's more modern, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is very modern. It's all about Shazam.
No, not
Yeah.
It's
Still like the way that cover is, though.
It's awesome. No, that's right up my alley. I'll take it.
If it's been up Bill's alley, I'm not interested.
This might be a Bill.
I love you.
Leo the Lion.
So what does that have in it?
Oh, it might be a bit childish, actually.
Oh, it doesn't have any comic related stuff in
It
it.
looks like Leo the Lion on the front of it, and that's what's his name.
Keep going.
Terry.
Keep going.
It's for 5-year-olds, Bill.
Okay,
this is
no,
a
I don't want it.
young one.
I keep thinking it's going to have some American
Mark,
cartoon.
do you remember Leo the Lion? Very
1931.
I pass.
This could be Mark's territory.
No,
enjoying themselves.
no. That looks dodgy to me.
Yeah, it looks
no,
like
no,
a reprint.
no.
Even like that, it looks like
That's
a
a
reprint.
reprint.
It's called in Equal Diamonds.
Oh, what's in it?
Jumpers.
What's in it? Come on. No, what's in it? Inside.
Sunset Strip. They've got British bobbies on the back.
Keep going.
It's Dixon of Doc Green.
I'll take
Danger
it.
Man.
I'll take it.
Danger Man and Charlie Chan.
Okay, Mark. What did
Yeah.
they call the same series in America?
What?
Secret Agent Man. Secret Agent Man is a big hit too, by the way.
Bill, what was the spin-off from Danger Man?
It was The Prisoner.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Was that actually
You're
a spin-off?
absolutely right.
Yeah. It's the same
Nobody
character.
gives,
Oh,
nobody
I'll
gives,
take that one.
character.
I'll put that
nobody
one
gives
up.
old Patrick enough credit.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
That was
one's
way
fine.
ahead of its time.
Oh, yeah.
And that's
It is. People
do
still
you
don't
know The
understand
Prisoner
what's
was
going on.
so popular it was on CBS in the States?
I've seen those before.
I have that. Terry, What's that TV show stuff?
Friggin' Empire was
sorry, I
the.
forgot, Gray.
I've got a load of these. I've already got that. I think there was a British comic called Look and Learn. And this was the. I mean, it's fantastic. I've got quite a lot of Friggin' Empire stuff.
Gary, we need to continue this discussion of Prisoner later.
Got your tempers.
Hey, Mark, did they start just after the war, Look and Learn?
Yeah, so Look and Learn. I think it's.
Hey, Tempest, if you can hear me, are you on Facebook? Can you tell me? Because I want a way to contact you, and I don't have one.
Yeah, I've got a fair amount.
Nearly 10 guys.
There were 2 or 3 main artists on it, and the art is incredible.
Can we wind it down, or do we need to just cut it down?
Right.
That's very cool.
Even your street.
Although Terry, you've probably got these, have you, Terry?
I've got all the Supergirl. I've got 1 to 11. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a Supergirl one as well. Yeah.
You have all those, Gray?
The very
Yeah.
what's this?
So that's the Detective Comics one I was telling you about.
Oh, right,
awesome.
cool. Well, I wanted to flash you the last 3 things. I haven't got around to showing you the adventure, Terry, but
Okay.
the last 3 things, just so you know what was in this collection I bought.
Oh, forget it.
Oh, sorry, Gray. Didn't realize you were doing that.
No, not.
I've got that. That's a nice copy, though.
No, this one's quite low grade.
That was it. Oh,
I'd grade that as a good.
I've got that.
I'll take that.
That's classic Neil Adams.
That's also a good. It's not high grade at all.
I'll take it.
Okay, Bill.
Yeah.
And then finally, this.
I'll take it.
Well, another one.
Yeah, this one is probably this one's got a big corner fold, but it's probably fine plus.
I'll take it.
Okay, Bill.
I sold mine and regretted it immediately. Are you okay, Mark?
And then the other stuff,
Yeah,
Terry,
that's
we'll have to
fine.
wait till next week.
Yeah, okay, mate. Yeah. No worries.
Okay, well, hey, let me bring us to a close then. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us for the Geeky Weekly this week. It was our esteemed pleasure to have you all across the globe. It's Kyle and me from the US and all these other blokes from the UK. But
There's more people in the panel that are watching.
We bring us all together in spite of Trump's, buffoonery.
Would you stop fucking saying his name on here? God,
Yeah.
I'm annoying him.
Trump. I said Trump. No, I'm kidding. I didn't.
Yeah.
But
You got to stop worrying about it, Kyle,
but
because
we
eventually RFK is going to be in charge of your medicine, and he'll be able to cure you all with everything, so you'll be fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he'll introduce homeopathy, which won't cost anything because it's just water with a molecule in it.
Well, yeah, because that'll cure fucking cancer.
Inoculate you with bleach.
I'm scared.
Trust them. Trust in them. They wouldn't steer you wrong.
Bill is scared. Well, hey guys, until next week, we'll see you right here at the Geeky Weekly. Thank you guys. Good night.
Good night.
Bill reminds me of